Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hello my darlings, it's Dion Dean. Welcome back to another video. I'm getting ready for the day, and I said, you know what, let me go ahead and bring you guys along with me because I know that you guys love when I do my makeup, especially natural makeup in under 10 minutes. So let's get started. I actually got sent some product by a company, Versed, that I'm going to be trying out. I'm going to be trying out their Weekend Glow Daily Brightening Moisturizer, and every Florida girl's must have for every Florida girl, Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 35. So my face is clean, the wig is on. Let's see how this moisturizer goes on. I do like to lacquer my face because I do have eczema and things like that, and I do get laser hair removal, which is why I definitely need the SPF. So thankful for them for sending that. So this is a little thin, but it is a daily moisturizer. It's not a night cream. I'm trying to figure out what that scent is. It's not a chemical scent. It may actually be unscented. That's probably the scent that I'm smelling. No scent. You guys know that I'm like loving scents, so I always have on some kind of scent. So this is thin. This is actually really good for a daily moisturizer, and it doesn't have SPF in it, so oh, it feels good. Make sure, ladies of a certain age, make sure you get that neck. Make sure you moisturize that neck. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna let that kind of dry down, and then let's let it dry down for a minute while I open this up. So this, let's see, use me if you want reef safe protection against UVA. What's reef safe? UVA and UVB rays that doesn't leave a chalky finish on your skin. Now, brown girls, we know one of the reasons why we don't do SPF is because of the chalky finish. I'm a smoothing non-nano zinc oxide SPF with a natural satin finish. Perfect. My blue light blockers and pollution fighting antioxidants. Okay. Protect skin from your devices and environmental stressors. Okay. And then it tells you how to do it. Massage nickel size, I never use nickel size dollop into skin. This is not sponsored, by the way. They just sent me this, so I'm reading it to you, not getting paid. Face and neck, when AM, and the final step in your skincare routine. I always get confused of when to put on SPF, so they're saying it's your final step before you put on makeup. Okay, good to know. Zinc oxide can be sensitizing, and those with a reactive skin or a history of allergic reactions should perform a patch test before using this or any new sunscreen. All right, let's get into it. Please don't leave a white cast on my face. All right, this, okay, okay, there we go. Ugh. And that's why I use my my super goop, my unseen sunscreen, because it doesn't leave that cast. And so I try to stay away from creams, but I'm gonna believe you when you say that you're not gonna leave a white cast. I don't know. I see a white cast on my skin. I hate the white cast. For those of you that live in Florida or live on the beach, you guys know when you put on sunscreen, you just have to get used to that white cast. Well, it causes flashback, but this one says it has a blue light blocker. But, you know, under makeup, it does cause a flashback. So I see a white cast, guys. Do you see a white cast? All right, so let's let it sink in. We use the good. Vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, dye-free. We lose the bad. No parabens, no silicones, no sulfates, no chemical sunscreen. Perfect. No mineral oil and no PEGs. All right, so let's let this warm into the skin, and let's give it its time. Let's let it warm in the skin, and I'll be right back. All right, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows. I still see a little whiteness in here, but I also have a light shining directly on my face. But it has gone down, so I just see it in these areas where I have the darkness. But once we put on the makeup, then we'll see with the lights if we still get that white flashback. All right, so let's put on concealer. Maverick is in here with me, so if you hear some rustling around, it's him watching me. Oh, sorry, he turned his head. He's just like, no, I ain't watching you. I'm gonna put on my Milk Makeup Concealer. I've been doing this always just, did you get a squirt? Okay, it makes me a little nervous. I've been loving this concealer. It's very lightweight, and yeah, I've been loving it. And it's rollerball. So it's, I wonder if I put it in the, fridge, could I use it like my, my roller thingamajiggy, my face roller. I want to say that they made it a roller to cut down the puffiness. That's what I would think. The puffiness under your eyes just kind of help minimize that. That's what I'm thinking. So I put concealer on the top and on the bottom. Today it's going to be all about dossier. I'm doing a very natural look because I just want to. I don't feel like doing too much. I always say that and then I do too much. So we're going to be using the Dossier Baked Browns. I'm going to leave a link to it below. Oh, my hands ashy. Before I get to, every time I watch the playback, I'm like, Dion, why are you lotioning your hands? Okay, so my hands are okay. All right. Very simple eye. I'm just going to use these 3 colors in here, maybe a little bit of that, but I'm going to use the orange color here as a transition shade. And they actually did send a makeup, like a hairband, so that you can get the makeup out of your face, which I probably should have done. I apologize, guys. Make sure y'all don't see my edges. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna do right in there. So they did send me one. We'll use it next time when we use more products. So very light transition shade, and then I typically use my finger, but I'm going to use one of my brushes just because, and I'm going to go into this shade, which is very much like the natural color of my eyelid. So I'm going to mix these, I think. So you see that? And these are the 2 shades in last week's video that I used underneath to kind of set my shadow when I did the humidity proof. But today we're not going to be doing too much outside. I may do some listing outside, but it won't be a lot. I'm not shooting, well, I don't think I'm going to be shooting any clothes today. That could change. I could get inspired, go down to the office and find something amazing that I want to show you guys. So what I want to do just to add some depth in here is go into the darker color. And these are all matte colors. Some days you don't want shimmer. Some days you just want like a good smoked out nude, and that's why I love this palette. And I think it's like, what, 38 bucks? Yeah, some days you just, especially, you know, if you're working in an office and you don't want to, you know, you can't show up to the office with a full sleigh. I mean, you can, you know. I worked in the classroom, so, and a fashion classroom at that, so there, you know, I could take more liberties. But on the everyday, you know, doctor, lawyer, accountant, realtor, you know, you just need like a good nude palette. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this thin brush here, and I'm going to leave a link to all of my brushes in the description box below. Especially for those of you that don't like touching your eye, I'm just going to go into the lower lash line, and I'm going to smoke it out with that brown. If you don't like using liner, this is a really good like substitute. It looks like you have on liner when you don't. See that? And then we're gonna do the other eye. All right, so I actually am gonna put liner in my lower lash line, put on mascara, and come back with the rest of the look. Where's my liner? Oh. Okay, so mascara is on. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Chanel Ultra Latent. And I'm going to do that because I don't want to use my Tom Ford because it has SPF in it, and I don't know what that's going to do with the SPF that I have on. Right now, as it stands, with just the concealer that I put on, it just looks very, very nice, and I'm not seeing a lot of the white. And so I'm thinking that the SPF that I put on is actually doing what it needs to do without, you know, giving me that white cast on my face. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave a link to this brush in the description box because you guys seem to like it. It's so easy. These brushes, I shouldn't be really dragging. I should just be stippling it in, but me being impatient. You can do both though. So apply it and then just kind of stipple. Stipple is just stipple. It looks exactly like what it is. Stipple. So I'm just going to, and you guys can't see it, but I'm seeing a little bit of wetness under my eyes, so I need to powder. Even though I'm not trying to like do a humid face. I'm gonna put on a little powder just to seal that concealer. Just a little bit of powder goes a long way. So I'm gonna use, I keep saying that you guys don't need a Gucci powder, but this Gucci powder is actually really good, guys. I want to say you can get, actually Maybelline has a good powder. Is it Maybelline? Yes, Maybelline has a good powder. If you're on a budget, I'll leave a link below. L'Oreal is actually MAC. I don't know if you guys know that, but Estee Lauder company. Is it L'Oreal? Yes, L'Oreal, that's MAC. So L'Oreal is always going to have really great formulation. But Maybelline does brown girl makeup really, really well. So those are like my two when it comes to face products, like foundation and powder. Goes with those two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my NARS palette as far as like a blush. It's very, very vacation-y. That's the only way I can explain it. Like, I love taking this on vacation. It just gives you like a rosy glow. Now we're gonna do a neutral lip again because I'm not trying to, did I even bring my, where did I put it? Okay, oh, here it is. I was like, I know I tried to prepare. My Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in Knock on Wood. I'm going to use that to line the lip. It's very, very soft, guys. Very, very soft. And very neutral. Do you see that? Very neutral. And then I'm going to use the Velvet Mousse, Dose of Colors Velvet Mousse in color Other Half. I will link these below. I got 3 of them in that packet. I've shown you this before. Oh, what a good nude. You see that? What a good nude. Oh. What is this? Trash can? Ooh. Ooh. Mmm. This dry skin is gonna get on your nerves. Come on. This is a good nude face. Now I'm trying to remember. It's a mousse. I don't remember if it's a liquid lipstick. Does it dry down all the way? I don't remember. Fan with me. I don't think I've done this eye lip combination before because it's not drying down, which means it will shift throughout the day. So if you wear this, if you buy this, know that you're gonna have to reapply it, which I'm not mad at. Why have I not tried this before? Because I got 3 of them, and I don't think I've put this on before, because I've never had this feeling before with a lip. I have this Marc Jacobs gloss that I wanted to put on it, but I don't think I want to. I think it's a combination of the lip and the bronzing palette and the eye. Oh. Yeah, it's not drying down. It's like a lipstick. Yeah, it's like a lipstick. Oh, Dion Dean. Okay, so I was going to finish it off with this, but I think this is going to be it. I'm sorry, I'm just so busy looking at myself. I really like this look. I'm going to leave a link. So this one, guys, is Other Half. Good job, Dion Dean. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me for 10-15 minutes. Thank you, Versed, for sending me these pieces. Again, I'm not being compensated. They sent them to me. I said I would try it, and I did. The sunscreen, yeah. And that's another thing. The makeup is sitting really nice on this moisturizer sunscreen combination. So it could just be that too, because my skin looks very smooth, right? Okay, Versed, thank you. Going to send me some more products. I like it. All right, my darlings, let me get ready for work. I will go ahead and leave all these products in the description box, as well as a link to Versed. And yeah, love you guys so much. See you soon. Mwah. Bye.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.